Hi, this is Ryan. Welcome back. Today we are going to do a second batch of tumbles that I completely did in the rotary tumble. Like the first batch that I showed you earlier in the week. Some of them didn't turn out, and some of them did. Some of them I think were just because they were mixed up with during the move and really weren't in the right phase to begin with at times, along with probably some bad materials. But we'll go ahead and kind of go through the ones that really didn't turn out the best. And some of these is probably more due to material and such. And so I probably won't go back and try to repolish some of these, but I can use them out here if we decide to put in some kind of rock garden. I can throw some of them in there. This one was a little bit better. I was sorting these inside, but you can kind of see there's a little bit of a issue with it. It's not completely polished, so this may go back in with some of them that from the other batch where I throw them back into pre-polish and in the vibratory tumbler and see how they turn out. This probably turned out about the least good of all of them, but you can kind of still see there's a little bit of shine in the harder parts, but there's a lot of the mixed hardness rocks here where you get undercutting and just the different materials not polishing the same. This one looks a little bit better out here than it did inside, but this may be another one that goes back into pre-polish in the vibratory tumbling when I get that running. Find a lot of granite here on the farm, and I think a lot of this was stuff from when that my dad had sitting in different buckets. And so when I took those back down to Illinois, it was last summer or the summer before, I had started tumbling some. Don't know for sure what this rock is, but it kind of has some cool inclusions. It's kind of too bad the polish wasn't better on it. I may actually run this one on the wheels and see how well it starts to shine up, to see if continue on with either in the vibratory or just finish it on the wheels. Another little piece of granite that was mostly finished, but probably could use a little bit more on the polish side. Same here. You can kind of see a theme to some of these in the first batch. Although this actually turned out better now that I'm looking out here in the light. It's a little bit hazy, but I think this one just may be good enough to put in the done pile. Kind of the same with this. Some of them it was hard to tell inside because the lighting in the house isn't the best. It still has a few fractures on it, so maybe I'll clean that up and put it back in the vibratory. not bad. It a little bit the gray doesn't look like it's going to polish up very well, but the white is actually polished fairly well. I kind of modified the way my lights sit on the cabbing machine, so I'm even getting less the kind of the individual lights from the LEDs showing up in the camera on video, but that's okay. Go along with the theme. That one definitely can use pre-polish a little bit more. So put that in the to be decided pile later. Kind of the same with this. This one, the backside seems to be a little bit dished, and so that's always can kind of be a little bit of a problem when polishing. Here I am wanting to go a little quicker here for you, but I'm already 6 minutes in and just on the kind of the mediocre polishes. This one turned out very well. I don't know for sure what material it is. You can kind of see the shine on this. And you can kind of see that compared to what I was seeing on the others, because I can actually see little bits of the individual bulbs on the with just my eyes, but then the camera isn't quite picking up those same. But yes, that's was a real nice tumble there. This one you can kind of see as we're going through, parts of it shined up really well, but then you kind of had the other pieces in here that you can even kind of feel it's a little bit textured yet. But I kind of like this one. Kind of really see the nice patterns in the piece. So it's not perfect, and it's still a little bit of rough on here, but you're going to get that with some of the undercutting. Similar to when you're cabbing in the polish machine. Another piece that polished up fairly well. Get through the big ones here, then I can get them a little closer without making it look like it's going to come into your nose. There's still a few fractures in here, but those were never going to come out, so I had decided to just go ahead and continue polishing it on it. You can kind of see, pretty sure this is quartz. I never quite knew the all those differences between quartzite, and some of those other similar SiO2 minerals. But overall, except for those first few that I already showed, this patch actually turned out as a whole to be a lot better polished than the first batch that I showed earlier this week. It's kind of a nice starry effect with all the sparkles and whatnot that are in this one. And you have the streak that kind of goes right down the part of the upper third here. A lot less fracturing on the edges on these overall than what I saw on the other batch. Great polish on this waterline agate here. I just wiped those off earlier, but you can see I'm already getting fingerprints over it. Kind of liked all the little freckles that were in this one face here. Kind of another waterline. Some very broad, at least waterline effect or looking features on this. Does have one big kind of fracture that goes through the middle and through the sides here, but still turned out very nice. Another one that ended with a really nice polish on it. A few pits in here that I left in it. And you kind of had this skin looking type end here where I didn't grind off all of the outside out either. These in the same box that I got the others from last week on, so hopefully I don't have to try to reshoot this. But it's kind of a nice feature that was left in this one here. I don't know what that material is, but I assume this is a Montana agate. I'm also testing out a new pair of earbuds here too with the mic, so I'm hoping the sound is recording. I should have did a test at the beginning and stopped it and just make sure that the voice was recording, but I didn't do that, so it's kind of a, especially when you get really in on it, some of these can get some really cool looking landscaped effects. Almost look 3D. A small little chunk here. Kind of a few bubbles in the middle on them, so. And I'm pretty sure that this is a piece that I got from Jahik, and there might have been another one or two in here that were in his tumble box as well. I just don't recognize them all. At least on my phone, this is looking a little more yellow. These are actually, at least to my eye, a little bit more on the orange side. So we'll have to see. I'll have to look on the computer then too. But this is kind of one of my favorite pieces. Gonna have this, the green on the bottom. I don't know if that's Unikite or something else. It depends on if this is from here or if it's this is a piece from Jahik or not. So then that could be some other kind of green mineral. Some of these, even though they're tumbled, they might be able to make decent pendant type things with a hole built or a hole drilled in them, or if someone has some wire wrapping skills. Because like I said, you can kind of see on there, the edges aren't nearly as beat up on this batch as they were on that other batch. Another one that could probably be easily made into a pendant with either some kind of hole drilled in it or some other method. Trying to slow down my movements a little bit here for you again. Must be getting excited. Kind of see the real light banding in some of these, or in this one here. The picture jasper really seemed to shine up all that well in the rotary with everything else. And one here that was sometime here broken off a little bit, but has a little bit of polish on it. You feel there's a lot of undercutting in the kind of in the black areas, but the blues really turned out nice. Kind of like that kind of that contrast in there of textures. Another piece of granite that didn't turn out too bad. And a little itty bitty chunk there. I'll pick those out and probably put them in a small bottle or some kind of small container and kind of keep those together. This one really turned out nice as well. Still a few pits, or we'll call them character marks, but as we talked in the last video and a little bit on here, they'd in order to get everything out, and we may not have ever gotten everything out, but the rock would have been so small if we had tried. So I moved them on when I was kind of satisfied with how they looked. This one here had a, you can kind of see it had a so-so shine on it, but I think that was more because of the material. Had a little bit of bead up here, so probably a little bit softer than some of them that others that were in the batch. Kind of like the honey drop cough drop look here. A couple just little inclusions in it. Kind of get just a close up of the rest of the smalls in my hand. Get another little set of smalls in my hand, and found another one of these rocks like this that kind of has that kind of a real cool band around it in the granite. The one I cabbed almost looks a little bit more 3D than this one here, but kind of in a way, the rocks like these are kind of one of my favorites to get out of the tumbler. Piece of something there from Jahik. Here you can kind of really see with that polish, you can really see the details in it. If I can hold my hand steady. One of my dad's agates. It's kind of disappointing because I think, if I'm remembering right, at the very end of this one, when it first started off tumbling, there was kind of a white heart that was there at the end. But I think that went away even just after the first week in the rotary on the coarse grit. Piece from Jahik. Kind of that, if you see where the shiny part there is, you know, it kind of looks like a fracture there, but it isn't. That's just kind of a little black inclusion line in there. Kind of a really cool sunset or kind of a Martian type of scene on there. Or maybe it's Venus. I don't know. Whichever one the red planet is, I think that's Mars. I think Venus has a little different color. It's kind of nice when you get these that have all of the different contrasting colors in it. And as you see as we move around here, and it's got agate striping in it. See that glitter gleam off of there. I assume that's hematite or one of the other metals. Really like the red line that runs through this one. There's a little bit of texture to it, as you can. I don't know if you can hear that through the microphone, but my fingernails definitely catch the edge on those. But still a really nice polish and really nice specimen for whatever kind of rock that is. Little polka dot thing here. Just a minute here. Thanks for waiting. Got a little piece here that is a little rough on the corners. Never did quite smooth out the edge. A few fractures in here, but once again, it kind of shows that you don't have to have a perfectly smooth stone in order to get a good polish on a batch. I believe this piece was one that I threw in. I forget what mountain Kyle called it. Yeah, more or less call it the mountain from hell, because he said he would never climb it again. To where he had to go up to collect this stuff. But I've made cabs out of this before that turned out fairly well, and it did pretty well in the tumbler too. I like the amount of brecciation and kind of blocky breccia that's in this material, whatever it is. Really needed to wash my hands after I ate, I guess. Once again, you can kind of see the darker material had a little bit more difficulty with polishing, but even so on that, it I think gives it a kind of a good look. Another one that kind of has some fractures through it, but overall it turned out okay for what it is. I think I got one more kind of individual one I'll show you here. Some kind of agate. I don't know if this is part of a Brazilian or not, or if it came off something else, but you can kind of see the faint banding in here. then we have the rest of the littles here. A little bit of an agate, little lace agate piece back here that turned out pretty well. I wish that piece was a little bit bigger. Well, that's it here. I want to thank everybody for that have made it this far into the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you.